Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour and welcome back to a 1v1 match. So today we're on Snowy Drought. We've got misses against ANTIwar, a GLA vanilla for ANTIwar down in the south with the green. And then up in the north we've got misses. Not my misses, but misses with the purple Superweapon here. We're on Snowy Drought once again, a very, very popular 1v1 match. And this was sent to me in my Discord channel, I believe, probably a couple of weeks ago now. But yeah, eventually I do get around to casting them all. The only requirements basically for posting them in there is just that at least it's of some, at least a mid-level and up replay that I like to watch. And also not like really quick bashes on like a certain player, but at least a good close match, usually like over 100 kilobytes, something like that. So if you have any decent replays, please send them to me on Discord. That would be much appreciated. We've got a super weapon drop here from Mrs. Yeah, I don't know who either of these players are. It might be some undercover accounts or not. Maybe we'll tell as the game progresses. Still a fake arms dealer, a little bit slow to upgrade that, I think. I think it's because he's focusing on getting the tunnels up quick. Yeah, sometimes getting that first technical out quick to stop like a dozer or to kill the first V is not essential, but it's a good thing to do to try and take the initiative early. Try and control the game from early on. Got more defensive tunnel here. Probably rather than that one and that one so early on, maybe just one there would have been nice. And then send that first worker over here to build another tunnel would have been a little bit nicer. But either way, it looks like he's got a pretty nice defense. If this dozer comes in now, pretty sure it can be at least killed by the RPGs or this tunnel. Shnooker's taking quite a bit of damage. Actually, he's going to need to be moved away, and it does. It takes about half damage, but at least it's still moving at full speed. This V here has overstayed its welcome a little bit too long already. And goes down to the tunnel. Okay, so first technical is out. Pretty sure that's the Terror Tech, isn't it? These ones are going to be tech RPGs. Terror Tech is going to push down on the left-hand side. It's going to run straight into Super Weapon turret, though, providing that it finishes on time. I wonder if it's going to go straight to the turret. I think it is. Dropped him off a little bit too soon, though, for my liking. He's going to move him out of the way for the time being, though, so he doesn't kill his technical. Very, very smart idea. Might unload one more terrorist to finish off the dozer, maybe, because what else is he going to kill? Oh, he is. Ooh, and he gets it as well. I didn't realize he was going to get that. Yeah, he force fires the ground. Very, very nice. Only other thing he could have got was the power, but then V's were defending it, so... Okay, Ranger's going to occupy this bunker. Got a nice box going on. Don't think... Oh, yeah, that power upgrade was needed for this EMP. So, yeah, so far from misses, I think the build order looks pretty smart and pretty high level. Apart from that one V that got wasted. And taking that little bit of damage on the Snooks. Not much damage. Not many mistakes, actually, from the top player, from misses. ANTIwar would like to be a little bit more aggressive, though. He's got the stronger army here in the beginning. And ideally, yeah, you want to be causing the damage before them EMPs get up, before Search and Destroy, before Auroras, before particle cannons, all that kind of stuff. You don't want to be fighting against all of that stuff. Okay, so V's thinking about engaging. The problem is here, though, is that just two V's by themselves, especially engaging the tunnel, are very, very weak. Against a group of technicals like this, that group of technicals, even though they've gone in for kind of a base trade, they could have just come in the back here and just wiped out that entire army. And that would be a major, major blow there for the top player for this purple super weapon. Tunnel being built here. Ranger's just going to walk past it. Just let the worker finish his tunnel. Oh, but the V's are coming in, though. And this worker is not being protected now. I don't know why green... isn't engaging the V's properly as he should. Oh, that was the TNT. He's trying to go for the TNT, but that tunnel just got killed without being cancelled, so he lost $800. The V's now going to trap these technicals in the corner. Technicals should be able to put the RPGs inside there, and you can just force fire these down. That will be a big blow there for the purple player. But now purple knows that whole army is there. You can drop down like a fire base, get a couple more Vs out in your base, and just push out with this main army straight down the middle of the map, and you might be able to close the GLA out. But yeah, he seems occupied here. He doesn't want to really let these technicals go. I suppose they are trapped. You can actually one-tap that building. It just deletes itself. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that, actually. Thank you, Green, for demonstrating that. Yeah, and then it just makes them a lot easier. Easier to shoot the Chinooks collecting there. Okay, so V's going to continue their push. Only one worker actually collecting here. The V's keep going a little bit too close to this bunker. It's a little bit annoying for the V's. Taking quite a bit of damage. This front tunnel here is going to go down. Technicals want to try and escape, but are these V's going to allow it to happen? I think one technical. Yeah, one technical is going to go down. Technicals unload their RPGs. Not loads of RPGs now, but I think there's still some, yeah, chilling here. I definitely would be force firing these buildings down because later on that might be a massive help for you. If the enemy has no oil and you have like oil refinery, then yeah, it could be massive. RPGs are getting cleaned up now. These technicals could have been used there as well to help that fight, but now they're going to come in second. And they might still pick off 1V though. Yeah, do pick off 1V. Very, very nice. But the technicals ultimately do all get cleared up. A load of technicals back here. Another defensive tunnel here. Oil's about to be captured. He does have the capture upgrade. He's still got his RPGs chilling here. They haven't been cleared yet, and he's just long distance collecting, so he's pretty happy for now. He doesn't really want to clear that or need to, but he might do now. Now he realizes the technicals are all dead. He can just go in there and finish it off. I do like that Green has kept a few in there, but yeah, these buildings here should have been dead a long time ago for my liking, because now you've just left your enemy with an oil and refinery to capture, which is huge. It's a really, really big thing. So yeah, I consider that a major mistake, not shooting him down. Now he is, but that oil, I don't think you can reach it. You're going to have to actually evac to shoot it. So not killing that oil is the major mistake. Search and Destroy is now up. Airfield being built. Yeah, killing the refinery is still a good point, but that one gonna have to evac. Purple doesn't seem to want to push. I think pushing now could be a really good point for purple because the palace is not yet established. Of course, he doesn't know that, but you can anticipate it probably isn't. You at least want to see the buggies before you know, okay, I now need to be a little bit more defensive. But you should at least be pushing out now. Now you've got Search and Destroy. Now is the time to push and deal damage with these Vs, definitely. One tunnel there is cleared. Again, I feel it's a little bit premature to go home. I think this player can just push in and probably... I'd be thinking I can win the game here because the longer you wait now, that palace is going to get up. There's going to be buggies out. Yes, you're going to have auroras and stuff like that, but like you've got Search and Destroy advantage now. You can take these technicals with the extra range and stuff like that. Every second he's waiting, just giving the GLA more and more time. But the Vs are pushing in regardless now. No reaction yet from the GLA. He's thinking about moving his technicals in, but that supply there does get picked off. Green wants to get a nice little line, like a semicircle, something like that, to get a decent concave on the Vs so we can do the maximum damage and surround them as fast as possible. Rangers here now are going to clear out that building. It's only got low HP. It must have evac'd like one or two of them. Yeah, probably one, and just started force firing it. But yeah, he's now going to let the enemy get a oil. Here comes the Aurora, and wow, baby, that is a lot of technicals going down. That is a lot. Yeah, you should have pressed X there. You probably would have lost 0 or like 1 or 2 technicals at the very most. Should have pressed X. First few buggies are out even, and the Vs are going to close that down. I wonder if he's going to back off again though. Or is he just going to commit to this fight and push in now? He's going to commit to the fight. I would like to see the Vs evac'd before they go down. But either way, that's big damage done there to the GLA. GLA is actually counter-attacking over here on the right-hand side. Now the oil might go down, and this injured Chinook... Well, actually, both Chinooks here might go down as well. Ooh, yeah, they both go down. Very, very nice pick-off there from Green. Purple is bringing back his stuff. He's actually floating almost 10k here. I'd be spamming like 2 or 3 doses, getting an EMP, getting an EMP, getting an EMP, getting an EMP, securing these supplies, stuff like that. You don't want to be floating over 10k in a pro 1v1 match. Never do you want to be doing that. A10 comes in, nice little hit. Green's actually going to take this all for himself now, so maybe that's why he kept it alive before. Don't even know how he's got a rebel there. Did he bring a bike or something? How has he got a rebel over there? I don't think it's walked all the way across the map, has it? Unless he brought a bike. It might have come from there, I suppose. Either way, he's got the ore for himself. Very nice. A lot of buggies out now, and now the Auroras can be put to proper use because these buggies are going to get wiped out. Yeah, only 2 buggies there survive. Very, very nice explosion. Yeah, Auroras on buggies, beautiful to look at in Zero. For a 2003 game, it is. It's not the most eye-catching of game. I'm not saying it's like Crisis or anything like that, but for a 2003 game, we have loads of fun on it. The gameplay combined with the way things look and stuff like that. It's really, really decent. I suppose with today's engines and stuff like that, you would think it should run more smoothly. Like the lag issues and stuff like that. I think that's the only bad thing about this. Well, I think there's a few bad things, but one of the major things, yeah, is the lag. Considering like how when you zoom in, really everything's like kind of pixelated and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks good from this angle, but if you zoom right in, it still looks kind of good. But if you zoom right in, everything is kind of pixelated and stuff. But yeah, it's surprising actually. A lot of games still lag on. Yeah, wherever you play. Nice Aurora usage to see an RPG go flying off the map there. RPG still in play here now. Only seems minor that, but it actually provides a big scout. It shows you where all the V's are coming from, which could be useful for using the buggies to intercept stuff. Here comes another Aurora, and that is going to hit another tunnel. A few black markets being placed down by the green player. Okay, so a bit of a trade-off there on both sides. Got this remaining V army here. Technical now down the middle from ANTIwar. 4 Auroras actually circling here. Still floating about 10k though, purple. Would like to see them spread of EMPs that I talked about before. A lot of buggies out now though, picking off the Vs. Nice laser lock there. Don't think sometimes the laser lock is always needed against buggies. They're pretty weak anyway. One hit from that amount of missile defenders will pretty much always take him down. Spectre gunship comes in, finishes off the palace down to the hole. Does completely need finishing off. Now you've got this amount of Auroras. Really, you can just like come in and pick off all the defense. Pick off groups of anything. So yeah, I think the Aurora usage could be a little bit better here. The buggies from range are actually picking off loads of units and no air support at all yet from these Auroras. Even now though, I'm not even sure this army's being controlled at all, is it? It's like Purple's gone AFK or something. Okay, he's back. He's now moving his ambulance back. A10 is now coming in. Still floating 10.5k. ANTIwar spending more of his cash. Palace is being rebuilt. Here comes the double A10. Now, what is that going to hit? It might actually hit between there, but I don't think it's going to kill them both with the fortified structure, you know. Even that, yeah, it's not going to kill it. You better use it on one market. Here comes the Auroras now. All of a sudden, they've woken up. It's like he was literally AFK for about 15 seconds. If now all of a sudden he's coming in, bombarding everything of green. One more buggy there does get... Sorry, one more V gets picked off. I mean, yeah, the fact that Misses is still floating 11k whilst also struggling to take the map control, struggling in terms of saving Vs and stuff like that, not dropping down super weapons, more powers, another airfield and getting more Auroras or anything. Floating 12k in a pro 1v1 match is not something you want to do, and it's kind of annoying me now. I mean, it's creeping up and up, isn't it? As long as you're being super efficient with these units, then yeah, okay, fair enough. But he's also losing a hell of a lot of these. Aurora's coming in. Stinger gets picked off. Oh, that was a monster hit. And the Auroras, 2 of them do go down, actually. Buggy's here from range, taking out more and more Vs. Buggy's going a little bit too close, though. Laser lock again, not needed, really, because the Buggies are so low HP. Just needs a one-tap it, and it goes down. GLA now capturing these buildings here in the middle. Artillery platform, repair bay. We're going to get this other artillery platform as well. This is where the lack of laser lock happens. With the correct micro, all of them quads should be dead. Those missile defenders should still be standing, and all of them quads should be dead with insane laser lock. But it's not happening. We're not even seeing one laser lock. It's not even like we're seeing just like a poor laser lock. We're just not seeing laser lock at all. It's like he's just forgetting about the units and just not looking. Here comes the Spectre gunship here. Going to be on one of the markets. Here comes fuel air bomb, but it'll be lucky if that hits. Yeah, it's a complete waste really because it's not going to hit. If you're flying over Stingers and quads, you're probably going to get shot down. Quads are now getting the free junk repair from this. Mrs. is now spending it. Oh, she is now spending her cash. But he or she has not expanded at all because could have these and a few EMPs drop down here from when you had 13k, and you could still be funding your war effort as such now. But yeah, sometimes it's just like he's not even at his PC. Now he finally clicked there, but these units aren't being loaded up, they're not being moved out. These Auroras aren't back in the air picking off 3 units that you can see here. So yeah, a little bit frustrating to watch, to be honest. And the green GLA is just getting more and more markets, and meanwhile is in a position really to harass this should the purple player want to get that. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty bad for purple at the moment. It shouldn't be a pretty bad situation. You've got all the things here to win, but based on what we've seen so far, any Vs that go down now shouldn't be able to be replaced because he's not going to be able to get any more money. That oil's dead. Another V goes down, but CC is being built. Purple is obviously level 5 because we've seen fuel air bomb, stuff like that, but GLA still has a long way to go before we see Anthrax and stuff like that. Chinooks are now collecting from here, I suppose, so his economy is still going to be rolling. Supply lines upgrade is in place. You get an extra 10% cash from all of these supplies, which I like. Buggy's once again trying to pick off another V. Evac there comes in. A10 come in. I've got 4 Auroras back in play. A nice little rebel ambush here would cause absolute devastation. You did a rebel ambush there, all of them things will die, including the air units as well, because they might just kill themselves, or when they go to land, if they start the landing process and the airfield deletes itself because it's just been killed, then yeah, all the air units could go down. So that rebel ambush there could be absolutely devastating. Just game ending, actually, literally game ending in one rebel ambush, even 4 rebels. So that's a gunship going to try and pick off one of these markets down at the bottom left. More markets going in for green. He's spreading them all around as well, which I like. But yeah, this should have been really purple's game. It really should have. Aurora's coming in, trying to pick off the markets. A little bit of a delayed explosion there because of the CC blocking the shots for a second. But these 2 markets down to the hole at least. Here comes another Aurora. Again, a bit of a weird delayed explosion going to happen. Or just not at all even. But the Auroras are getting picked off. So it's like a 2k unit for a $2,500 Building. No laser lock here again. Nice leaflet, though. He's trying to come in and cause some damage, but the buggies are going to be here to defend. One more V there does go down. Does he have AP rockets? He does. He has all the upgrades, actually. AP rockets, junk repair. And he has that as well. So they're going to, like... Because I think they stack. Jundy told me they stack. Ooh. Finally, we see a laser lock. One quad does go down, but everything there is going to go down. He has AP ammo as well, by the way. Anti-war is on a roll with these upgrades. And these Aurora is still just chilling. I mean, they're just chilling on guard or whatever he's doing. Meanwhile, he's losing Chinooks. Like, I don't know why they weren't used 20 seconds ago to kill these quads. Because you just click it and they're just dead. It's just as simple as that. Also killing these things as well. With the Auroras. Anything you can pick off close to your base... That's a free kill. That's a free kill. That's a free kill. That's a free kill. They're a free kill. Okay, maybe them quads. I mean, if you got 3, that, and that is a free kill.
Unit lost.
Depending on the angle you escape, you just want to watch out for them quads. But, yeah. Buggies pick off 2 more Vs again. He's not collecting at all anymore. Purple. No, no Chinooks at all. Okay, Purple's building a supply drop zone, but that's not the most efficient way to do this, to be honest. Building a drop zone now, because by the time that makes profit, it's going to be in 5 minutes' time. When you add that 13k, dropping EMPs here and defending these supplies is a much more efficient way of getting money. Yeah, trust me. But every unit that goes down here is not going to be able to be replaced. I mean, in 5 minutes, yeah, you'll make a profit. Here comes an Aurora. It's looking pretty good. Is that Aurora going to go down? Oh man, the targeting. Oh, the Aurora went down because it just like... Was it targeted on the quad, but the quad had already gone inside the tunnel, so it just started circling, something like that, I think. So, yeah. Here comes a Spectre, though. I think Green's just going to camp this out, though. I think it's just going to be anticlimactic. I think Green's just going to literally camp it out. Just an onslaught here from Purple from the support powers and stuff, but he's not going to have any cash soon. The buggies could literally just wipe out that army now and just go in. That's it. He's going to have, what, 1 Aurora and some support powers if you take out these Vs. That's literally it. Here comes something. Leaflet. Oh, a fuel air bomb. Oh, poor workers. And a quad. Yeah, poor worker got wiped out by a fuel air bomb. Is a fuel air bomb a real thing, by the way? I know, obviously MOAB, I think, is a thing. Didn't Trump drop it on ISIS or something? What they called the mother of all bombs, like the biggest bomb made out of conventional explosives. I think that is. Yeah, fuel air bomb. I guess it's a real thing, but yeah, I've just never seen it. I watch a lot of war programs and stuff, random YouTube videos, but I don't think I've ever seen a fuel air bomb. I'm gonna have to go and YouTube that straight after this video. You know what I'm gonna be watching? Ooh, that bunker. How fully loaded is that bunker, man? It's literally full. That V had absolutely no chance, especially... Oh, he keeps going into that bunker, doesn't he? Ever since the beginning of the game. Here comes another tunnel here from ANTIwar. I think this has just been a really poor performance from misses. Yeah, as I say that, that's it. So, I mean, look at the cash difference. That's absolutely insane. Misses, yeah, needs to know how to spend his or her cash better, floating 13.5k whilst also struggling in the game and losing the game. Should have been better at expanding, dropping down loads of EMPs and stuff like that. The opening was good, trying to build that EMP on the left. But why, after building the CC, was there a float of 13.5k? At times, it just seemed it was like a little bit AFK and no laser locks and stuff like that. It's a little bit weird. But from ANTIwar, did exactly what he needed to do. Probably could have been a little bit more aggressive against Superweapon in the early game. Was a little bit overly defensive for me. And I think at a top level, the Superweapon would have completely wiped the floor with GLA there. Would have been completely wiped out. So yeah, against the high level opponent, you're going to need to be more aggressive. After that good start of stopping that EMP, picking off one dozer, going with another TNT, kill that oil and refinery. Shouldn't let him capture that in the first place. And he could have also trapped those first Vs as well that pushed down the right hand side, the 2 Vs on the ambulance that pushed out by themselves. That would have been a guaranteed kill for those technicals. Rather than getting themselves trapped in the top right corner, you could have killed them Vs and then come in again with another attack. But yeah, leaving them those 2 Vs in that ambulance is definitely a mistake there. But other than that, it was a really good game. GG. Entertaining to watch. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you in the next one.